Time to do some Doordash on this Memorial Day weekend. We got a $5 order. $5, 2 miles, no peak pay. I said, you know what? I'll take that. I was trying to get my acceptance rate up, but I got so close to being deactivated on completion rate that I had to go ahead and give it up. This customer ordered 2 large fries. Absolutely crazy. But you know what? I ain't even finna judge them, because you know what? Let me show you these offers I got before this one. First offer they sent me, $4.50, 4.9 miles at McDonald's. Absolutely crazy. $2 for 3.1 miles at Freddy's, right? No tip. No, we're not doing that, especially on a holiday weekend. $3 for 2.6 miles at McDonald's. And then we got the worst one of all, $18.75 for 16.3 miles, guys. Look, now I'm gonna throw all of these up on screen so you can have a good, hard look at them. Why is these orders popping up on a holiday weekend? I don't understand, guys. But look, we finna head over, grab this McDonald's order. Order number 1. My acceptance rate finna drop down, but that's okay. I won't get to 70 cents before 70 cents. I won't get to 70% before the month is over anyway, but I might as well use these last remaining days to increase my completion rate while trying not to have my acceptance rate drop down too far. Now, what I want to talk about today is worry-free unassigned. Should you use it? What is it? Is it beneficial? So as a DoorDash driver, from time to time, you may have to unassign an order. You accept the order, you head there, you know, maybe you were getting ready to pick it up. Look at that big old truck. And you know, you may have to unassign it. You may have to remove yourself from the order. Unassigning the order is something that you're gonna have to encounter in the course of being a DoorDash driver. It's not unheard of, but DoorDash has introduced the worry-free unassigned, which basically is a plus. But let me explain why. Because in the past, when you unassign an order, it negatively impacts your ratings. Well, with the worry-free unassigned, you have the ability to remove yourself from a DoorDash order without it negatively impacting your ratings. Now, this is a good thing because there's going to be a lot of situations where things are out of your control and you need to get removed from that order so that you can continue with your dash and make your money. I think worry-free unassigned is a great thing, but I also think that if you're not careful, it could lead you to get deactivated or put you in a position where you may be compromised or be very, very close to deactivation. And I'm going to explain why. You may get a message that pop up and asks you, would you like to be unassigned from this order? And normally, this is going to be the first way you see worry-free unassigned. And a lot of times, they will take about 10 minutes of waiting at the merchant for that order before you see that worry-free unassigned. And then another situation, it may not pop up at all because the order may have been declined too many times and they really want to get that order complete. That's the algorithm's main goal, get the order completed. So if you happen to be one of the dashers that accept that order after it's been declined a bunch of times, you may find yourself in a situation where that message does not appear only until you go into the settings and say you have a problem, and then it will pop up and say, hey, would you like to unassign from this order worry-free? Now, I want to go ahead and put out a little disclaimer because there's been multiple times where 10+ minutes have went by on the timer and the message did not appear. A worry-free unassigned overall is a good thing for dashers because it gives you a little bit more wiggle room when it comes to getting out of an order that's basically just wasting your time. On the flip side, we used to be able to have 80% completion rate and still be in good standing on the platform. But now in 2024, most markets, you have to have a 90% completion rate and keep that. Because if you don't and you happen to fall below, you are at risk for deactivation. And when they rolled this out, multiple dashers reported being deactivated at 90% or just falling below 90%. So I cannot stress enough, protect your earnings, protect your account, protect your financial stability by not getting close to 90%. So to sum everything up, yes, worry-free unassigned is a great thing. It will not always pop up for you. So don't think that you will be able to unassign every single order that you wait for worry-free, because that's not the case. Trust me, I've already tried it out. But I do want to make you aware of this because this is something that you can use to kind of raise your acceptance rate if you do it the right way. Like I said, if you haven't been unassigning no orders at all, you're going to be okay to worry-free unassign at least 3 or 4 of them. But once you start to get consistent unassigns throughout a shift, they're going to prevent you from unassigning further. So in the event that you need to use this strategy to raise your acceptance rate, don't get anywhere near 90% and then try to use worry-free unassigned to your benefit, because it will not pop up for you. I myself just recently was at 90% completion rate. And I said, you know what? I'm not finna chase my acceptance rating anymore because it's hurting me on my other ratings. If I can accept the order, meets my parameters, I'll do that. But I won't be accepting anything outside of my parameters so that I can get myself off that 90% rating and get that up. I can't, I can't be dashing comfortably knowing that at any moment I could be deactivated. If you got worry-free unassigned in your market and you've used it, let me know. Has it worked out for you? If you've had issues where you unassigned the order and you thought it was gonna be worry-free, but it actually impacted your ratings, I wanna know about that as well. I got this McDonald's order right here and we are a minute away from our drop-off. Let's go ahead and drop this order off, confirm it, and we'll see what comes in next. My McDonald's customer ordered 2 fries. I don't think I've ever dropped off just 2 fries from McDonald's, but you know what? It's fine by me. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and confirm that in real time. $5 order, going 2 miles away, $3 tip, great customer. Peasy lemon squeezy, we got it dropped off. Nothing has came in just yet, but look at this. 52%, 91 on the completion rate. I was all the way down to a 90%. And my acceptance rate was up to 60. But being that close to deactivation, I said, you know what? It's not worth me trying to get 70% acceptance rate, but end up in a situation where I got a really bad order that I want to unassign and I can't. Protect your ratings, protect your account, and protect your ability to make money on this platform. I'll see you in the next one. All right, next up, we got $7.75 for 5 miles. This is not a high paying offer, guys, but I'm literally driving right past McDonald's. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. I've got nothing else on Uber Eats or Walmart Spark. So you know what? We're finna keep these wheels rolling. No point in driving past this and not grabbing this order, taking advantage of the opportunities when they come across your phone. Even though this ain't an order that I would consider high paying, but in the grand scheme, I just need to get my completion rate up. This is an order I can complete. I like picking up at McDonald's. I'm here. You see I'm pulling in right now. This is a straight shot delivery for real. So, use the worry-free unassigned where you can, but again, if you at 90% or even really close to it, don't count on that worry-free unassigned coming through. Because multiple times, I waited more than 10 minutes and you don't get worry-free unassigned on every single order. I think the way it go is if the order been declined a bunch of times and they really trying to facilitate that order, they're going to force you to do it. Or at the least, they're going to make you choose between unassigning it to negatively impact your ratings or just going ahead and completing it. You decide what decision is best for you. But me, I said, you know what? I'm not finna go ahead and play no games. Let me get this completion rate at least back up to 95. So for next month, if I decide to go for Top Dasher, my completion rate won't be something that holds me back. Let's see, we got a pickup time of 4:36. It's 4:34 right now. They may have it ready. A reason why I don't mind picking up from McDonald's is because a lot of times they have it ready before the pickup time, as long as you're dealing with a good McDonald's. Oh, that's wrong. B5C. Okay, B5C. I put them in backwards. I always do that on a McDonald's order. I seem to remember the numbers, then I enter them in backwards. If you have trouble entering those 3 digits on the McDonald's orders too, let me know in the comments. Let me know that it's not just me out here tripping. Oh, and by the way, in case you was wondering, our acceptance rate did not move. It stayed at 52. That's what I foresee happening for the foreseeable future. Because like I said, it was already hard enough to see increases in my acceptance rate when I was actually accepting every single order. It was hard enough then. But now that I'm actually not even prioritizing my acceptance rate anymore, it's definitely not finna go up fast. So I may actually fall below 50% before I make it back to a spot where my completion rate is in the green. And I'm okay with that. I really am okay with that because I'm very good at scheduling myself out, making sure that I'm able to hop on the platform when I want to, because I'm a multi-apper. So I turn Spark on first, followed by Uber Eats, and then Doordash. Most of the time I'm scheduled, but I usually do it in that order because Doordash is not the most important app to me. Having that 50% ain't gonna be a deal breaker for me because I still will be scheduling my dashes, and we'll see probably about the same amount of orders being at 48% versus 50. And me having 50% doesn't guarantee me access to the schedule. I schedule myself out 7 days in advance because I'm able to do that in my market. But I'll say this though, my completion rate must get back into the green, which is 95%. And based on the way they play these games with your metrics, it may take quite a few orders to get there, but we will see. You guys, a quick look at my zone real quick. We sitting here at the light. This is Edwardsville, guys. We see some good orders out here. This is a college town. Lots of college kids, college families. You know, I talk about it all the time on my videos. But what I want to talk about specifically is the merchants. You know, the merchants, a lot of times are going to dictate if you have to worry-free unassigned or unassigned period. And if you can get a good grasp on which merchants you like to deal with, which merchants you don't like to deal with, the amount of distances you like to go from said merchant, then it will be better for you and you will have a clearer understanding of when you actually need to unassign and what is not worth it. And a lot of times, you know, it's going to be up to you moment to moment to decide, hey, is this worth unassigning? Should I keep this one? You know, and do that and make sure that you're making your money. That's all I got to say. But look at this nice scenery. We about 2 minutes away from delivery. Of course, I got to catch all the stoplights. It is what it is. But we got a nice clear skies today on this holiday weekend. Shout out to everybody watching this video. Look at that cloud up there. Alrighty, guys, we are approaching our McDonald's delivery. Now, I think it's this house right here. Yes, it is. You finna see me drop this thing on off. Cue the speed ramp right now. All right, they grab that bag. They grab that bag so fast. These people is hilarious. All right, we got their order dropped off. $7.75, 5 miles. Customer left a $5.50 tip. I love it. Let's see what comes in next, guys. We're gonna get at least another order done. But the main thing is I want to show you guys that we got to get that completion rate up because, look, unassigning is great, but you want to be able to work and not have any worries, guys. We still at 91% on the completion rate, not quite up there yet, but we're gonna make it back to 95. Maybe not today, but someday. Let's see what come in next. So another great way to protect your completion rate in regards to worry-free unassigning is the multi-app, guys. If you multi-app, you can pause your Doordash app and take orders on another platform. That way you can protect yourself from having to unassign a bad offer. We all are familiar with pausing our dash after completing a delivery so that we don't see offers in an area we kind of feel like we may get those bad offers from, right? So I just dropped off that McDonald's order, and the hot spot that I was driving by, I was 90% sure that whatever they sent me was not going to be good. So instead of declining or putting myself in a position where I may have to accept the order and then unassign it because something may be happening, just pause, accept something on a different platform. So we heading over to Papa John's to do an Uber Eats run. And then once we done with the Uber Eats run, I'll unpause Doordash because I'll be back where I picked up the McDonald's order from. This is another way to increase your ratings without unassigning. Next up, we got $8.75 for 6.7 miles at Covert. We will be declining that. That's gonna take us from 52 to 52. Let me get a screenshot of that real quick. Doordash be tripping. 52 to 52. I'm parked next to Papa John's. I am 45 minutes early into my Doordash shift, so I do expect them to send me a few trash offers here and there. But have a look at that. We got a nice little bubble. But I'm trying to just go ahead and get my first pizza order of the night on Doordash so I can take a picture of this bag and verify it. Because if you didn't know, look, this is the best way to get your pizza orders consistently through the night. Post up by a pizza spot. If you don't got a pizza bag, check out your local Papa John's or Pizza Hut. Get you a pizza bag, verify that by taking a picture on your shift. Now, I know you may be in the pizza bag program already and you may have already taken that picture to get it verified. But when you're doing a shift on Doordash and you get your first pizza order, normally they have you take a picture of that just as like an extra level of verification to ensure that you get those orders throughout the shift. Uber Eats sending me this offer. We got $20, 8 cents, 20 miles. That's a 40-mile round trip. Now, I could take that and unassign a second customer, but it may drop lower than $20. It may not be 10 and 10. It may be that the customer that's further away tipped the most, but their distance is too high for me to take a gamble on that order. So we're going to decline that. And let's see if Doordash got something for me. We got a pizza order, Little Caesars, $3.75 for 4.6 miles. I'm going to decline this as well because, again, even though this is a pizza order, it's at the wrong spot, upside down, all the way around town. 52 down to 51% on this order, and that's okay. Because like I said, if I was still focusing on trying to get top dasher, trying to get up to 70%, I'd have to take everything. But that's where you fall in the situation where you have to unassign more offers than you would like to. I'm trying to make sure everything I accept, I'm able to complete. And if you accept every single order, there's no guarantee you're going to be able to complete that. Now look at this. We just declined 2 offers. Very next offer came through. $750 plus for 2.9 miles. That plus sign indicates that this one will go up. And the best part is KFC is right over there, so we can actually pull over there while we dissect this. It's a straight shot. Plus sign on this offer. 2-to-1 miles to money ratio, even without the plus sign, letting us know that it will be more. And this is what I usually see. You know, they send you 2 bad offers, 1 good offer. Now this one, I'm so close to KFC, it may take a few minutes for them to get this ready. It says 3 minutes until it's ready. It may take them a few minutes. But I would rather wait a few minutes right here at KFC, because I was already waiting a few minutes right there in that parking lot. Now this order, I have no worries about completing it. Wait time, I don't mind waiting, because they sent me 2 offers that was really far away. Merchant, I love it because I have a possibility to get an add-on up at a spot where I get that add-on possibility. Next is they have drive-through pickup and curbside pickup. So I have options on which way I decide to pick up this order. Sometimes declining a few offers ain't a bad thing, especially when you're trying to get your completion rate back up in the right direction. I'm gonna step up there here, see if they got it ready. If not, I'll step back out here and wait it out. It's no big deal, but I feel much more, what's the word I'm looking for, confident in facilitating this order than those other 2. Generous customer, generous delivery distance, we good to go. Yes, sir. That order was ready to go. That's the best possible scenario right there. Went in, order sitting right in the pickup spot. So that's perfect. You know, them other 2 orders, they might not even have been ready. The Little Caesars order and the other one too, I don't remember what it was. But this is the perfect scenario. We didn't get an add-on, but that is quite all right. We finna head up the road and get this order done. All right. Made it to our customer house, and a nice house, I must say. All right, little squirrel, we just doing a Doordash delivery. So I would much rather do this one than the other 2 that they tried to send me. $750 plus going to this house seems like the best idea for me. Best decision. See if we can get this one done. Head back over to the Doordash pizza order. All right, sit that right there. Don't want the door to hit it. Get a good old picture, and we are out. Let's go ahead and confirm this one together in real time, and let's see what 750 plus turns into. 750 turns into $8. I like it. I'm cool with that. Now we still within our zone, and that's the main thing about this order. It was good paying, good merchant, good distance. Order was ready to go, and we are not outside of our zone on this one. Making a few dollars, but we are not making any dents into this completion rate. Still at a 52% acceptance rate and still at a 91% completion rate. But you know what? That's cool though. At least we out of the red, and that's the best thing possible. Let's see if we can at least get that thing to bump up to 92 before this shift is over with. Look, hit that like button and that subscribe button for this holiday Doordash shift. Check out the flags out here. All this car, all these traffic. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. All this traffic out here, don't matter. We got to get this money. So we got a few Doordash orders done. They didn't send me nothing else, but I got another shift scheduled. I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. Thank you for watching this video, and let me know your experience with unassigning orders on the Doordash platform. I hope this video was helpful for you. And if you did enjoy this video, hit me with a like and a subscribe, and maybe check out one of these other videos that you got next up in the queue. And I'll see you next time.